I hope that today we can have a good faith conversation about improvements to the foreign assistance process and about what robust assistance means for our interests in an era of renewed great power competition. This is what I believe this committee should be focused on and what congressional oversight should be all about. This hearing is also an opportunity to dispel some of the false arguments being pushed by those who want to curtail U.S. global engagement and leadership. These arguments have crept into the discourse in Washington and are amplifying talking points used by our adversaries to delegitimize the work of our diplomats and our development professionals around the world. So I want to set the record straight. Our foreign assistance is not a pot of handouts overseen by deep state bureaucrats pushing domestic political causes, nor is it a slush fund for writing blank checks to implementers without oversight. This is exactly what opponents of U.S. global leadership want the American people to believe, but it is not the truth. The truth is our foreign assistance programs go through rigorous process to justify their creation, competitive bidding to find the best implementers for the job, and have mechanisms in place to recoup American investment should any kind of waste, fraud, or abuse occur. The truth is these programs don't push domestic political agendas, but promote democracy and human rights, counter corruption, and expose the malign influence of Russia, China, Iran, and others. The truth is these programs help us strengthen existing relationships, build new partnerships, and create environments that are permissive for U.S. businesses. These efforts are vital to our national security. And that's not to say some parts of the process can't be improved, hence the need for this committee. Sometimes programs fall short in achieving their objectives, and sometimes mistakes are made. So I always welcome good faith suggestions from our witnesses about legitimate gaps that need filling and ways to make our programming more effective. But what I hope we avoid is using this hearing as a justification to gut our foreign assistance and our foreign policy. Since being elected to Congress, advancing the foreign policy and national security interests of the United States have been among my top priorities. And serving on the House Intelligence Committee, the House Armed Services Committee, and the House Foreign Affairs Committee, one fact has repeatedly stood out as self-evident: that we cannot win the competition with Russia and China if we do not invest in the necessary tools to defeat them. That is why I'm deeply concerned about the Republicans' announced 11% cut to our state and foreign operations budget, and hope to discuss what draconian cuts like these would mean for our ability to use foreign assistance as a tool to advance our national interests. To quote former Secretary of Defense James Mattis, quote, "If you don't fund the State Department fully, then I need to buy more ammunition."